Okay, so we are live. So, good evening from the UK and from Ireland. So, for those who don't know me, I am Dr. Susie Jacob. I am a GP from the UK and also a proud digital business owner. And I come and do lives with other, other professionals and other business owners, just to give people an idea of the business, what I do, why we do what we do, and why we are passionate about it. So today I have a very special guest from Ireland, Donna. And Donna is a nurse by background, but I will leave it to Donna to introduce herself. Over to you, Donna.
Sure, yes. First of all, Dr. Susie, thank you so much for the great invite. Yeah, so, we're truly global. I'm here in Ireland. It's a good thing that we were just the same time zone. Yeah, so my background is in healthcare as well. I'm a nurse, have been for over 25 years, and I'm a Filipina by heart, Irish by choice. Migrated to Ireland over 18 years ago with my family, so I'm a happy wife. I'm a mom of two, late in their teens. And yeah, professionally wise, I have been in the academe, in nursing, and also in the clinical area. So you can just imagine, at least during the last 2 to 3 years, anyhow, we are the most busy workforce in the whole world. Hence, we're here.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, I'm excited to know that you have interest in academia. I do. I'm also a tutor and a trainer, and I do clinical management along with. But I could never do clinical management by itself. Some people just once they go into management, they're no longer a hands-on clinician. But I'm very proud to say I'm a manager as well as a very well, very much hands-on clinician and a tutor. So I do a
Wow.
very much portfolio role, which I'm very proud of, and I'm proud to be a GP, and I'm also proud to be a business owner. So today, so people would wonder if you are happy to do what you're doing. So why are we doing this online business? And that's one of the questions I keep on getting asked, and I'm sure that you get asked the same thing. So, people know why I do it, but I'd like to hear why you ventured into the online business.
Yeah, that's a really, really good question. Yeah, because I've been asked that question as well as yourself 100 times before. So really, for the longest time, I have been always be on a employee mindset. Like I thought to myself, right? We were taught. I don't know if this is a Filipino thing or something, but growing up, you have to do good grades. Climb up the corporate ladder. Well, get a degree. The traditional way of of a life, a family life. So, and that was me. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Like that's fine. And there's no denying, that us in healthcare, especially, there's always a job for us. There's always something pay wise. It's good, pay wise, but it's not always translates money, right? So my biggest why really is my children, especially for immigrants, overseas Filipino workers like us. Here abroad, when the kids were growing up, we have to make do. We just kind of, there's nobody, no help whatsoever. Unlike back home that we can get help. We have our family rearing kids helping us, but here we really have to make do of what we have, right? So yeah, it's about more time with my kids, because I remember when them growing up. My second child was born here 16 years ago. So I remember, I haven't really been there, like us together as a family. It's either I've been working nights, weekends, Sundays, whatever, long hours. We take turns with my husband, because it's there's no really good family dynamics there, that we are together. So it's about that work life balance and the kids, that I have missed a lot of their milestones. And now, since finding this business over 2 years ago, I said, time, we cannot take it back. The money, we can always, we can work overtime as a nurse, but more time, it translates more money translates more time. So now, since having this business, having as a plan B, we kind of start small, and eventually plan B, which will eventually be our plan A in 3 to 4 years. That's the aim, instead of working 45 years until 70 or whatever. So whatever is the retirement age here. So yeah, it's all about balance, and my children, my family. That's
Yeah.
the aim.
Absolutely. So my story is also kind of very similar to yours. And don't worry, it's not a Filipino thing. It's a general, I think.
Yeah,
I always think, say it's an Indian thing, or I've got African friends, so it's all the same. So
yeah,
we've been only taught like go to school, study well, go to uni, get a professional course, and your life will be sorted. That's the mantra we've been taught since we were. And because we've been taught, we didn't know anything better. I didn't know anything better till about 2 years ago. The pandemic changed me completely, and that's when when I saw people dying around me. And there were I still tell people there was a day when I went into work and I had to do 5 death certificates. Now, I've been a practicing doctor for 19 years now. And in my lifetime, I've never had to do, 5 death certificate. I think the maximum I did a day was three. And that's really changed. Such things, I think you need to be a medical professional to kind of understand how it does affect your mind. It does affect you as a person. And that made me think that, you know, I am replaceable in my work. Like
yeah.
they might miss me for a few days, and but then there's always going to be someone else who's going to take your place. But if something happens to me, I'm not replaceable as a mom. I'm not replaceable
Yeah,
as a daughter. I'm not replaceable as a wife.
true.
So I knew that I needed to step outside my comfort zone and look for another way of making money, because like what you say, time is our most precious asset.
Yeah,
Because time is the same for everyone. You cannot increase your time. The only thing, but you, for the same amount of time, you can earn a lot more. That's why football players earn in billions in a week
I know, right?
for the same for the same time, isn't it? So this is just us being more practical, so that we don't spend most of, yeah, like what you said, I can do as many shifts I want to. The number of emails and phone calls I get for doing extra shifts with good pay, but that is trading my time. That's the time away from my family, and that's something I don't want to do anymore. I don't, thankfully now, since the business, I've not done any extra shifts. I don't have to do
Great.
any extra shifts. I've actually come down from working 5 days to equivalent to 4 days
Wow.
from a couple of weeks ago. So it's all because and thanks to the business. And I am going to cut down gradually furthermore in the coming months. But, because I'm in a senior position, I have to do it quite slowly.
Yeah,
So, but that's the amazing thing. And it's more time with my family, traveling and doing the things I like
yeah,
and love.
yeah,
And yeah, and that's my story too. So I'm sure a lot of people can relate to our stories. The other thing, I'm sure even in Ireland, like in the UK at the moment, there's a lot of exodus of healthcare workers. A
uh-huh.
lot of the people in the UK are leaving to Dubai,
Yeah,
Australia for work. I don't know whether it's similar in Ireland.
yeah,
And a lot of them are leaving the help. We have nurse quitters. We have professionals who've quit their jobs doing the online business full time. And what do you think? I think we've touched upon a bit of it, but what do
yeah,
you think is the main thing why people are now looking at, of exiting,
yeah,
the medical profession, so to
yeah.
speak?
That's really true. Like even here in Ireland, you'd seen it in social, you've seen it, or even firsthand experience. We know of a particular friend who's migrating somewhere else. Greener pasture, Australia, New Zealand, something like that.
Mhm.
More work-life balance. Really, for the longest time, we now live in the like online internet. That's we're no longer 30 years back. That really it's all about working hard, and it's not about that anymore. Our aim really now is work life balance, right? So yeah, the factors contributing, yeah. As for myself, as I said, I've been nursing 25 years. For nurses anyhow, especially bedside nursing, you can't be always physically equipped. It's a physical job. um but now, since starting this business, you have more options. Okay, so now we can't deny it. Now everything is online. Yeah, we pay tuition. I pay tuition fee of my son online, banking online, um grocery, whatever, shopping online. Even some people date online. So why not earn online, right? And truly, yeah, that's the right question. The exodus of healthcare professionals going into this now, because it's not about quitting your job. Because don't get me wrong, I love my job, I love being a nurse, but it's all about having option that, as I said earlier, that more work, it translates more money. So, our salaries, it pays the bills. This digital business, it funds our lifestyle, it funds our bigger dreams in life, like helping our ministry, sending more help back home, our extended family, and more travels, and it funds our bigger dreams. There's loads that we can help more, we can do more, and that's the thing, that we can't really do that if we're just relying on a one income source. And yeah, I just want to mention it as well, that not long ago I actually injured my back at work. So this is not uncommon, this is common, in the workplace, in the area. So if you're a healthy young nurse or healthcare professional, that's fine. But if you're like myself, I don't see myself working really late in life until 65. So this is my aim, that I have a plan B, 3 to 5 years transition. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the importance of multiple streams of income. Now,
Mhm.
there are, like, one of the things I do is I am a long COVID champion. I actually am one of the people that bridge people with long COVID in the community to secondary care and things like that. So I'm and the number of patients are whose lives have completely changed because of long COVID. They were high earning professionals and now living in benefits just because they can't work.
Yeah.
So you might love your job, but what if you can't do your job?
Yeah.
Then what do you do?
Yeah.
And then you would be depressed, because imagine working so hard all your life and then living on benefits.
Yeah.
So this is an opportunity, guys, for you to have another stream of income. And that's why it's important, because we have no guarantee about tomorrow.
No.
There's no guarantee. So if you can't go into work, do you have systems in place that will earn you passive income? Because that's what exactly what we have. We have to learn the system. We
Yeah.
all had a time period where we learned the system and we set it in. We earn money, like I and Donna, we earn money when we sleep. We earn money when we are on holiday. Yeah. So and also the satisfaction that you are helping. I have mentees, so and their lives are changing. So you are contributing in other people to improve their lifestyle.
Hmm.
So, and like what I'm glad you said about ministry, because I'm also a Christian myself. And people think like, oh, you're leaving the medical profession. No, you're just earning a lot of money. But the thing is, at the end of the day, yes, I'm earning money, but I am now having an opportunity to fund ministries abroad.
Yeah.
Yeah, more, and and I am doing in my way, in my own different way. I'm actually able to make other people's lives a bit more better.
Yeah.
And that is what this business will be able to do. Yes, maybe I'm not working as much in healthcare, but that doesn't mean that I'm not helping another person in some
Yeah.
other aspect of their life, like
Hmm.
my mentees, or sponsoring some foreign missions, or
Yeah.
something else. So, and it's amazing because I am able to do a lot more of that than what I was able to do before.
Wow.
all thanks to the business. And
Hmm.
it's so fulfilling when you
Yeah,
are able to do that. So it's not just that, yes, I'm not probably doing as much as I used to do before in medical field, but that doesn't mean I'm not serving the human race.
that's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
it's a very different way of serving the human race. So some people will think, oh, you're just leaving. No, I'm not just leaving. I am actually now funding other people to have a lifestyle, or other children to have a better lifestyle.
Mhm.
So, and which is absolutely amazing. um so I wanted to ask, because a lot of medical professionals are, like, all my mentees are doctors.
Wow.
So
Most of mine are nurses, so
yours are nurses, mine all
we
are
target
doctors.
our own. Yeah.
So why do you think this business is well suited for someone in the medical profession, or someone doing like shift work, long hours? How come this business is well suited for such people?
Well, it's about, because this is really doable. It's not like, as I said, it's not like a physical thing anymore. We use our brain. Obviously, it's more thinking and helping more. It's on a global scale, so it's well suited because transitioning eventually, as I said, having option and less work hours on our professional job, and transitioning. It's all about helping also, but it's now on a global scale. So yeah, it's I think so, because it's more of having options actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, and financial stability that you mentioned earlier. What if you get sick? We're only a number at work. They probably will, we get replaced in a week or so. But it's all about having financial stability, and yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
the other thing is, it's like we've got the training. So because everything is like online, so you have the portal online, it's all there. So it's not like a live training, and if you miss it, if you're at work, you can't. It's all like small bite-sized videos, which even people who have no Facebook, for instance, you don't have a Facebook account, you don't know how to start a Facebook account. Our training is so bite-sized and so so simple actually,
Uh-huh.
that anyone can actually do this business, and you can do it at your pace and at your time.
That's right.
Are you doing shift work? Not a problem. Are you doing late nights? Yeah, before going for rest or sleep, do a bit of your business, study a bit of it, and go to rest and go. And once it's all set up, like, we go to work and we're still earning money, still getting
Yeah,
clients and business, it's just going on. Like, I went for work, but I still, the business is being taken care of on its own. And that's why, even if you're a busy working professional doing long hours, we have systems in place. It's 90% of it is automated,
yeah.
and because of that, it's brilliant. And another thing, like what you said, it's global. So it doesn't matter whether you're doing like a night shift, you're doing long
Hmm.
days, or anything like that, because the business is global, and it's running 24/7. It will fit anyone's lifestyle, whether,
Yes.
and I think it fits perfectly for someone who's doing shift work,
Shift
because
work. Yeah.
you can decide what time and when to work, and which days to work on your business and things like that. Because most of it is automated, it's
Mhm.
perfect.
Yeah.
And then, of course, our training and mentorship, like, you're a mentor, I'm a mentor, and we mentor and train our mentees. And it's like that one-to-one training and
Yeah.
coaching that we give them,
Hmm.
and all that for completely free. Like, I have been in other mentorship programs where I
You have
had
to
to
pay.
pay a
Yeah.
membership fee to
Hmm.
actually continue in that kind of program, while here we don't pay anything, and you get
Yeah.
one-to-one.
Hmm.
You're handheld for the business, because none of us have business background. I don't have a
No,
business
I
background.
don't
I
have
don't know
either.
whether
Yeah.
you have. No. And before starting this, I didn't even know how to take a video. I was asking my daughter where to press nothing. That was how bad I was. And she was so getting so annoyed. Give that to me, Ma. I'm a 14-year-old, so she was
Oh, right.
like, because, and now, I am much better than her. And she's like, Mom, you are superb now. I said, thank you very
Yeah.
much. That's a great compliment from a
Yes. Yeah.
teenager.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's all thanks to the business, the big, and we have weekly mastermind that keeps us updated with all the new latest changes and things like that. So that's why it's absolutely brilliant, isn't it, for anyone?
It is
Really.
actually, and it's, the training. I can just maybe add on, because I was brain fog earlier on on the question. Yeah, it's because our training is video based, so it's self paced. Okay, as you know, we work shifts, day or night or weekends or whatever. We work long hours. So say today I'm working long day, I can maybe, when the kids are in bed or something, I can maybe devote an hour or two later on when they're in bed or something. It's really suitable, especially with parents, nurses, or healthcare professionals, because yeah, we can just plug in. There's no specific, it's like going to a 9 to 5 job that you have to put the alarm clock, you have to be in that a specific time. It's like a routine. It's not like that. This is very doable, very flexible time wise, and it's just a game changer. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Because prior to this, I did I do a bit of property in bit. But for property, again, there's this time because the estate agents here, or the realtors, they work from 9 to 5 or 9 to 6, and you're working 9 to 5, 9 to 6. So there's no, and there's lack of flexibility when you do some of those sort of things. While this is because it's online, there's no actual time. You decide when you want to
Yeah.
work, how much you want to work. While in
Mhm.
property, that wasn't the case. So,
Yeah.
in that sense, also, this is actually brilliant for busy professionals. So, like any other business or anything like nursing or being a medical professional, there are challenges for everything, and we have to be
Yeah.
honest about that.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the challenges that you have faced, and how did you overcome that?
Yeah. Well, for a start, I'm not really tech savvy. Let's face it. For a start, well, I would do previously do lectures and whatever, in the academy, but that's just that. But it's not really like a tech, skills that we need now. But as I said, everything is learnable. We can learn everything. It's on the training site, and the good thing here is, if you run into difficulty in the training, you have mentors, coaches, strategists, or whatever to help us globally. So that's one struggle. I wasn't really tech savvy, but in no time, the kids were saying, "My goodness, mom, look at you now." That was me. And I'm not really like an open public person. At the start, like, I would have my Facebook just maybe to connect, like, we're a big family, siblings all over the world, so kind of maybe, all right, get in touch with that or something. But it's not that I'm posting a lot or something. So I says, but as I said, you don't have to be that. There's certain ways to do it. We have 6 different platforms, and you really don't have to put yourself out there initially if you don't want to, because other people will say, oh my god, can I do that or something, but it's not all about that. There's ways to do it, how to do digital marketing. And yeah, that was my struggle before. And as I said, I'm a long-term learner. I love to learn new things every day. And everything can be done as long as we're open about it. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And yeah, like any engineer, because I think the biggest challenge is your mindset.
Yeah.
Because you think, when I started business, like I have done a bit of business before this business and things like that. So I only started when I was 40. And you think, you're kind of like middle aged, and, you can't, when you were young, like sometimes I feel frustrated. Like when I was in medical school, I remember if I study something, I remember it for a year or a year and a half and things like that. And I don't probably now. I read something last week, and this week I'm thinking, what was that? And sometimes you think you can't do it, but again, that's your mindset. Yes, you might not be like how you were in 20. We have to face it, but there are ways around it, like what is now. What I do is I make lists. I sometimes have to read through things several times, and that's the same thing. Because it's all video based training, you don't understand something, go through it several times. Again, you don't understand it, we have mentors and coaches, your direct mentors and coach. If that's not enough, we have a community, a big, massive community out there, which is just growing exponentially, in thousands and thousands of people out there who you can directly contact and ask. And people have reached out to me, from other parts of the world, just to ask questions. And similarly, I've reached out to other people, and we are one big family, just ready to help each other, isn't it? Even
Absolutely,
this,
yeah.
I reached out, into our community, and you, Susie, I am interested, to go on live with you, and you got in touch with me, and that's how we help each
Yeah.
other, isn't it? And before that conversation, we've not even met, we're not even in the same country.
No, we're not connected financially,
Yeah,
That's,
yeah,
yeah, but
yeah.
still we're here. It's a global thing. That's a good thing here in this business I like is that even if we're not connected financially, it's this business community globally, it's about helping people. It's about helping, to realize that there's more to life than the daily 9 to 5 grind, especially with us healthcare workers, healthcare professionals who are really one of the very hard workers workforce in the whole world. So yeah, that's the thing.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's what I love about our business, is the community.
Uh-huh.
And I've never seen another community like it, because I have been in other businesses and in other communities, and I can vouch for it. There's no one like, no other business like this. Lifetime coaching and mentorship,
Mm-hmm.
one-to-one training.
Yeah,
It's unheard of.
unheard of.
Really, it's unheard of.
Hmm. And take
So
note, we're not paying extra a month.
it's
all
all for
all the
free.
mentorship,
Once you're
all
in,
the
it's all for
coaching.
free.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's all,
yeah.
yeah, that's
It's all
great.
for
Yeah.
free. Once you're in, it's all for free.
Uh-huh.
So I can see there's lots of people watching live at the moment. So
Yeah.
if any one of you watching live or going to watch replay after this, if you want to know more about the business and how it can change your life, you've seen us speak and how passionate we are and how this business has changed our life. So if this is something that you want to learn more about, get in touch with us. Donna's website is on this page also, so you can either contact Donna, or you can contact me in whichever platform this you're seeing, whether it's my personal profile or my business page. Just send me a direct message, and I will be more than happy to reach out to you. You
Hmm.
can also go to Donna's website and register, and you will get more information on how you can learn more about starting an online business. It's
Can
There's
we,
nothing to
sorry,
lose.
can we greet our viewers? There's loads. I'm just saying here. I'm just checking my phone. Yeah, we have Lay from the UK, and Malu also. They're both nurses. Cheryl from Ireland, Annabelle, all the way from California. We have two
Wow.
ladies watching, Donna and Lillian, Irma in the UK, and Maricel. So loads of people here.
Yeah,
Thank you all
and
for
still
watching.
others also coming.
There's more.
So
Yeah,
yeah, we
thank you.
really appreciate your support, and thank you for spending this Wednesday evening with us, listening to what we have to say. So don't let this opportunity pass you by. That costs you nothing to get the information that you need, and then you can make an informed choice and find out whether it is for you. Because
Yes.
what if it is for you, and this was an opportunity that could have changed your life? Because it
Mhm.
has definitely changed our lives. It has made me cut down my sessions, so and make it a financially viable option for me also.
Mhm.
So yeah, so get in touch with us, and that's all from us tonight. And so we wish you all a good evening, and take care. God bless.
God bless. All the best. Bye bye.
Bye bye.